Hello everyone. Hello everyone. So nowadays people want to learn an automation. But the problem is few people are afraid to be learn the coding and other things. But there is a solution for this. So we have a karate framework. So by using karate framework, you don't need to write a code, but you can do an automation for both API and as well as the UI. But in this session, we're going to see that how to do an API automation within a sample GET request. And also in the future coming session, we will see that how to automate an UI automation as well as the other methods also advanced concept like DB connection within a easy steps. Now I'll show you the what is a manual API here. So this is my Git API example. So if I send this request, it will give us some response. So I have my response code is 200. Now I want to validate this one and I want to automate this in a API without using any coding language. So how to do that? So first of all, if you want to do an API automation, first of all, you need an one IDE. Basically, IDE is an integrated development environment. So basically, we used to listen right Eclipse, IntelliJ, and we have so many IDEs. If you want to go to the PyCharm, so like this, we have so many IDEs. So now, if you're starting an automation first time, you can use either Eclipse or IntelliJ. So, but I suggest you to use the IntelliJ because it's a more user friendly and easy to use also. If you're a beginner of an automation, or if you want to do a karate automation, if you want to do an automation with a karate, so I suggest you to use an IntelliJ. So how to download, and here we're going to see the a step-by-step process of the how to automate this API. Now if I open this one, so this is my site. Here you can download the I'm getting an error. Okay, let's see. So it will open like this. So based on your version, based on your OS, you can select the any one version. So there is a in IntelliJ we have community edition as well as the ultimate edition. So community is an open source one, you can download according to your OS. So later on that, so these are the following steps you need to do after downloading that one. So we need to create one Maven project. So what is meant by Maven project is a Maven is a basically a project management tool. We have a Maven, Gradle and all. So in detail we will discuss in the next session. Now if I want to create it here, file new. So just select in a project. I'll explain you step by step. After installing an IntelliJ, just double click on the IntelliJ. It will create an icon like this. So just double click on this icon and it will open it. So like this. Now you just create a new project, file new project. In this project, you just select the test or API testing or any automation, any name we can suggest you that. You can give API test. Now you can select as a Maven project. It's by default, it's a Java and Maven project. Just click on this one. The one project will be created like this with a folder structure of src test Java, src main Java. So in this format, it will be created. That is the first step of your automation. After creating this one, so there is a called pom.xml. So in this pom.xml, basically we'll maintain all the dependencies. Dependencies means if you install the Java, you can able to write all the sample programmings. But if you want to write a karate, you needed some third party jars we require. Jar is nothing but collection of a classes in a short form, collection of classes and interface. So if to download that jar, you can download and add it. But if you transfer this code to the other person, again he need to download. To avoid all the things, we are using a Maven concept, and you just need to add the in a karate dependency. So I'm adding the karate dependency in this project. Okay, that's it. So now karate is in present in your IntelliJ. So now another thing is that where you will get this is just type the name karate dependency in Google. Just type in a karate dependency for Maven. For Maven. That's it. You just click on this. It will give you this one. You can select the latest version. So select the Karate Core. In the Karate Core, you can select the whatever version, latest version, always pick it, and you just add that one. So second step is if you want to write a Karate framework automation, either get or put post, and we know right, we have a four kind of methods, get, put, post, and one. If you want to write is basically we need to write a Gherkin language. So okay, Gherkin language is nothing but it's a kind of an English language. similar to that one, but it contains the few keywords. So we no need to learn much coding, but just we need to understand there is a 10 keywords is there. If you learn the 10 keywords how to write and how to use, its API automation is very simple and you can write easily. So those are called feature given when. For the how basic language, like for English, we have A, B, C, D. Similar kind of things in Gherkin also we have the features given scenario, those kind of stuff. Now second thing is that after adding this dependency, you have to add the plugins. Plugins means, for example, let's take an example of TV. If you want to watch a Prime, we need to install the Prime app or Netflix app. Similar way, if you want to do an API automation also, like because Gherkin you guys know, but system don't know, right? To add that, we have to add the few plugins. What are those plugins is, how to add is, just go to the file and click on settings. So here in the plugins, you can just add Cucumber Java, Gherkin and Karate. These three plugins you need to add. Just type Cucumber Java. So I already added. So that's the reason it's not showing. If you just click on add it, that will, there is a one button will be populated called install. You just click on install and restart. Automatically these plugins will be add to your IntelliJ. After adding, just restart it once to reflect all your changes into the IntelliJ. So these are the three plugins you need to add. Okay, these are the three plugins I have added. After adding the plugins, so basically the Java file, if you know the C or C, the C, if you take any file, C program language file, it starts with .c. And here, if you use a Java, it will start with Java. If it is a Python, it will start with Python only, as I remember. Okay, now similar way, if you want to create any automation for this Karate, you have to create a feature file. How to create a feature file is, just here we have folder called src test java. Just click on new one file, you can click on here. In this file, I'm writing API testing dot f feature. Like this, it will be created. So after creating the API testing feature, so this is my URL and other stuff. Here I don't have an address, here I don't have body, anything. It's a just get method. So first you have to write a feature. So see, so this is a Gherkin language. So that's the reason whenever you write that keyword, it will be highlighted in a blue color. So now I'm writing a API testing sample. Okay, in one feature file, you can write multiple scenarios. For example, take a login page. We have a login with valid password, invalid password, authentication, so many stuff is there. So in the comes under to the login functionality with different test cases. So that's the reason we have write a scenario. Later on that, you write a scenario. Sorry guys. So just write the name. So scenario here, and it will highlight in the blue color because scenario is also in a keyword. After that, API automation testing, API testing sample for get method. I'm writing. Now the second, this is the what we, it is a common for that one, any feature file. If you create any new feature file, it contain the feature and scenario. So later on that I want to automate this get method. So how to automate is, so this is a get method, right? So first we have to write as a given. So whatever the given is requirement kind of stuff. So I'm passing an URL. If you have any headers, what is header and all, we'll talk in detail. So basically, if you want to pass an authentication or if you want to pass content type and all, it will comes under to the end and all. So this is, we don't need to pass any headers. It's a simple get API, public API. Now then after passing that, when I have to use method get, you can use caps. Okay, so this is the one. So just remember this, when method get. So that's the reason. If I write in a small, you can check, it will not be highlighted in a color. So this is a case sensitive one. Case sensitive means there is a difference between capital letter and small letter. Now method is get. If you have a post method, so if you have a post method, you have to use a post. When method equal post, put means put, delete means delete. You can use that method. So later on that I want to validate a response code. Okay, whether it is a 200 or not. To validate the response code, we have to use a match one. We can use a match response status. We no need to write any code. Response status equal to 200. So that's it. If it's a response status is 200, it will be pass. If not, then it will be fail. Then after finally I'll use a print response. Whatever response it is coming, I want to display that response. That's it. So this is a simple, guys. Nothing I need, right? Just given your URL and your method and you just print the response. That's it. Now I want to run this one. I'll just run it this one. So, and one more advantage of Karate is you no need to write an external reporting. By default, Karate will provide you a reporting. So now it is executing and it got passed also. So now I can open that report and I can show you that how it is coming, the reporting structure and all. Now if I open the reporting, see report will be like this. So here it contains, I'm printing the response, it will print and validation. Example, if I pass the wrong URL, now expected result is test case should be failed because the URL is not present. We will get 404 error, but we're trying to validate in a 200. Let's see how output will be there and how reporting structure. See, the test case is failed. Let me show you that. See, it's got failed because we're expecting 404, but we got 200. So that's it for today, guys. Next video, we'll see about what is a post and put and get delete methods and with advanced concepts. Thank you.